Hey there guys, Slyfox Kynyo here with the next episode of Final Fantasy XII. So in the previous episode we just defeated Belius the Gigas and acquired him as a summon or as an esper. Summons work really weird in this game in the sense that they actually follow you around. So whoever does the summon, they kick the other two people out of the party and the summon comes and helps them. It's really cool and it actually has a lot of uses. And actually let's see if I can show you. There you go. Yep, see, there's the license for Belius. Only one person can get him. Ah, so you can get additional license boards. Okay, that makes me happier. Because I was going to be really pissed if we were bound to a single board this whole time. That makes me a lot happier with how this game has progressed. Okay, I feel better. Now you're going to see what I mean when I mean dual license board stuff. And on top of that, you'll see some really cool character building. Now that means I also have to do a lot of LP grinding. I'm going to unlock... I for sure know what I need from Balthier. I'm for sure know what I need from Fran. I'm for sure what I need from Ash and Pinello. So those three I'm gonna do right now. Ta-da! So she's already a Bushi. This is already a Bushi. She's also going to need to have time magics. So who has time? There we go. So she's also going to have time magics. So that one's easy. That's an easy pick. And I'll show you why in a second. And then Ash is going to be the same thing. Where is her secondary board? There it is. She's going to be a black mage, time mage. Where's... Yeah, we don't need that. Don't need that either. We need another... Where's my time belt mage? There we go. The reason you want two is because you always want somebody who can undo haste and slow. Now the other one is, we have a black mage, a Bushi. We want both of these guys to be able to heal like a mother. So, second board, white mage time. Ta-da. Again, makes it really easy to pick. Balthier, I might. So the debate here is on this one is, do I want another white mage, which would be what I would do right off the bat, or do I want a red battle mage so that I can have arcane magics? And I think that's what I'm gonna actually end up going with. Is that I'm gonna end up going with Protect Shell. So you still get a good deal of white magics, just not nearly as many. You get a lot of black magics though, and that's good. Okay, so you do get some. Yep, okay. Definitely going red mage for Balthier. Because that, you still get the white magic balance that Fran has as a white mage, but then you don't have the additional ones. So the hard ones for people like Vaughn and Bosch are, what do you do for the second one? And the answer for me is that what does this get him really anything of worth, except for the fact that he can use poles now. And I think the answer is no. I'm pretty sure he doesn't get anything else of worth from this. He gets some white magics though. But he's way too high on the board to get the rest of the white magics. I might make him... He doesn't need magics. He's already Shikari. Does Bushi give him anything else of note? Gives him katanas, which are nice to have, but I want to keep him with daggers. This is a hard one. This is a hard pick. but this gets him heavy armor. Alright, so I might go with this one just so he has the heavy armor, so that he has that longevity. Yeah, that's going to be the pick for Vaughn. So, he doesn't need additional technique stuff, he needs longevity. And that Ulhan, however you pronounce that, forgive me, is what's going to give him that additional longevity. So now everyone has their second license board. Bosch, Codebreaker, easy pick. Don't even have to think about that one. Ta-da. Now everyone's got a lot more license stuff to get, and it's opened up the boards a lot more. I don't know if we get more license boards. Actually, I didn't even know that we would get a second one, so I think that's really cool. But yeah, so now actually I'm very happy, but I'm going to do a lot of grinding because now we need to open up and expand a lot of characters' abilities, and that's actually going to help fill out the Gambit trees. So, sorry that was 6 minutes of me just blabbling about license stuff, but it's really important. It really is. We'll get to why in a bit. But once you see the Gambits fully functioned, you'll see why it's so important. Return you to the Hollow Destroyer, by other means return you back to this place. We don't need to leave yet. We want to go up and finish something before we leave.
What's wrong? Your Majesty, we must go.
What? Wrestler. You will be avenged.
So that was interesting. Only Vaughn and Ash could see Lord Vassler's spirit. Nobody else could. Dawn Shard is kind of a piece of shit. Serious magic resist, but no MP. Good for only those who will never be casting and do not need to gold argument. So, Vaughn in the future will probably end up actually using it. Because again, longevity. And he does no magics. So for him, it wouldn't be a bad thing. Right now, he just doesn't have the license board filled out to the point where I'm ready to de-equip the gold amulet from him yet. But we will get there. Alright. Touch the waystone. So that brings us to the end of the Wraithwall's tomb section. Well, mostly to the end. The story still continues a bit, but there's nothing else for us to do inside the tomb with this. So, I'm going to exit out. The next thing we're gonna do, they're gonna point us in the next main direction of the story, but after that I'm gonna do another set of hunts because I think we've just unlocked some more hunts. So just be aware of that, but I think we're gonna get kicked right back into story stuff. Let's heal up. Okay, we're all healed, we're all saved, we're all happy. We're all relatively well leveled. The next big level hump is actually 25 and 30. 25 is where you start wanting to be for the next real part of the story, and 30 is kind of the overpowered. I'm going to shoot for right in the middle, so 27-ish mark. But that's going to be a lot of off-screen grinding again, so just be aware of that. If you see levels shoot between a couple of the next couple episodes, that's why. But...
Such a tremendous honor to again be graced with your presence, Majesty. You left us with such great dispatch upon our last encounter that I must confess I had begun to worry that we may have given your Majesty some cause for offense.
Such a heartfelt display of remorse. Now what is it you want?
I want you to give me the Nethicite.
The Nethicite?
That is a base imitation. We seek Wraithwald's legacy, the ancient relics of the Dynast King. Day-affected Nethicite. Did you not tell them, Captain Azalus?
Majesty, he speaks of the Dawn Shard. That is the Nethicite. Are you mad, Vossler? If we are to save Dalmasca, we must accept the truth. I will fight this profitless battle no more.
Captain Azalus has struck a wise bargain. In return for the Dawn Shard, the Empire will permit Lady Ash to reclaim her throne, and the Kingdom of Dalmasca will be restored. Think on it. An entire kingdom for a stone. You must admit, 'tis more than a fair exchange.
And when all is said and done, your master will have another pet.
Lady Ash, let us take him for the people of Dalmasca. Your Majesty wallows in indecision on peril of their heads. And his shall be the first to fall.
Well, at least your sword is to the point.
To think the relics of the Dynast King were day-affected Nethicite, Dr. Sid will be beside himself.
What did you say?
Captain Azalus, take them to Shiva. They should have leave to return to Rabanasta soon. I want you to assess its power.
Did our orders not specify that we return the stone for testing?
I will not chance returning with a stone that is yet unproven.
When we return to Dalmasca, we can announce that you are alive and well. I will then continue our negotiations with the Empire. I believe Lars has the key. He'll listen to us. We should trust him.
Who are you, Vossler, to talk of trust?
A son of Dalmasca.
Our equipment
equipment here is limited, so we'll be using the ship's drive to make our assessment. Once we've connected the stone, the reaction should be easily measured.
Methods do not interest me, only results.
Fran? Such heat! The mist, it's burning!
6,800, 6,900, 7,000! This must be deified nethicite! The count still climbs!
Ah, we found it at last. True day-affected nethicite. The power of the Dynast King in my hands. Blood alone does not an emperor make, vain.
What is this? Something's wrong!
What is it? You stand!
Hold her down!
What's wrong with her?
I always knew Fran didn't take well to being tied up. I just never knew how much. How about you?
I like Fran's idea. Let's get out of here.
No farther! Sky Pirates, the future of Dalmasca will not be stolen. Why do this, Bosch? This struggle is futile. You must know where it leads.
I do know. All too well.
Time to kick some ass! Yeah, and Fran's locked in. That's okay. Because you guys don't have a chance in hell. Like, come on, boss. Like, you really think this is wise? Like, I'm not even gonna have to use mist to kill you. I can just sit back and wait, and you're gonna die. You don't have a chance in hell. Just for the sake of it. Because Penelo's gonna do more damage with her physical attacks than Ash, and he's not apparently directly weak to anything, so. You can enrage all you want, dude! You're done! Oh, 4-hit combo. You can cast Reflect. I'm not even hitting you with anything except for my hands. See, and this is why Gambits are funny, because I literally had to do nothing that whole fight. Just sit here and watch him die.
Engine power falling rapidly. Each negative, impossible.
Engine room, this is the bridge. Report.
What are they doing down
What's
there?
happened?
The Nethicite's draining the ship's power!
Disengage it at once.
I want that
We're
number
trying
3
to
unit
stop
seal.
it.
Then the
Infected. Charge critical in 300. Cascade failure.
Ash, let's go.
All I have done, I've ever thought of Dalmasca first.
I know you do. I would ne'er gainsay your loyalty.
Look on what my haste has wrought. Did I act too quick? Or was your return too late? I can serve her no more. You must take up my charge.
This might get a little dicey.
The mist.
think?
It manifests now.
Is that what you call this?
Yeah, a little bit. God damn, Balthier! bad day at the gym. No, it's a dawn shot.
I think it's the dawn shot.
Then what are we waiting for?
Oh my lordy. So much is happening! Like, I know I try to stay quiet during cutscenes, but so much just happened!
The dreadnought Leviathan is sunk. The 8th Fleet of the Arcadian Imperial Army lost. As word of the events in the yacht sounded throughout the Empire, quit I Bujeba, citing sudden malady. My true motive, to bring the various counter-imperial forces scattered throughout Ivalice together in unified resistance. By this time, Lady Ash had made her return to Rabanastre. She had not, however, made known her presence. Rather, she was content with keeping both her own whereabouts and those of the Don Shard concealed. Had she chosen then to go before her people, my error in announcing her suicide would be known, to the great detriment of my efforts to assemble a resistance. In such circumstance as the Lady Ash then found herself, even were she to proclaim Dalmasca restored, it would serve only to invite the Empire's wrath. Though Arcadia had lost her 8th Fleet, she remained, as ever, a military power with which to be reckoned.
The Rosarian Empire assembles a vast host under guise of martial exercises. It is our belief they wait for the proper pretext, the sooner to make their strike against Arcadia.
The loss of Leviathan and her fleet at such a time comes as a most grievous blow. Were Rosaria to invade, the battle would be hard fought. Had Lord Vane not deployed the fleet so capriciously, we would not now find ourselves in such perilous circumstance.
Lord Vane shall be made to answer for his actions. It is the will of the Senate. Excellency, though he be your son, justice must be served.
A convenient thing, justice. And so I must now make a choice between my throne and my son.
A most lamentable situation for us all.
Oh? For Lord Vane, perhaps. Yet surely Lord Lauser will make for a fine emperor.
Lauser so adores his brother, and he is yet young.
But he will not remain young forever. Already he busies himself unraveling Lord Vane's tangled skein. Lord Larsa has found his role to play and pursues it with some enthusiasm.
Ah, yes. And who would set him at such tasks?
What matter? Lord Vane himself once saw his elder brothers brought to like justice, did he not? At your Excellency's behest, as I recall.
You may put yourself at ease, Lord Gramis. So long as the Senate watches over her, Arcadia's well-being will ever be ensured.
By your will, I shall bid Vane return to Arcades.
So, it was the Dawn Shard that brought down the Imperial fleet.
You know your stuff.
Destructive power of such force. I've seen it once before. Lady Ash, you know of what I speak.
Nabudis.
The capital of Old Nebradia, Lord Rassler's fatherland. At the time of the invasion, a division of Imperials entered the city. There was a mighty explosion. Friend and foe died alike. Something was there. One of the Dynast King's relics. The Midlight Shard was in Nebradia.
More Nethicite. Well, no wonder they invaded.
That ridiculous war. The trap at the treaty signing. All this because Vayne wanted power. He must not be allowed to claim the Nethicite. The Empire must never hold it.
Oh, they already do. The Dusk Shard, most likely the Midlight Shard too. Besides, can't they manufacture Nethicite now?
Very well. Then the path set before us is clear. We'll use the Dawn Shard to fight them. Dalmasca does not forget kindness, nor ill deed done. With sword in hand, she aids her allies. Sword in hand, she lays to rest her foes. This Nethicite I hold must be my sword. I will avenge those who have died, and the Empire will know remorse.
You even know how to use it?
The Garif may know. The Garif people live by the old ways. Magicite lore is a part of their culture. They may hear it, the cry of the Nethicite's power. Whispers of the stone's menace.
Dangerous though it be, what we need now is power. Should we declare Dalmasca free without the means to defend our claim, the Empire would crush us. You must take me to meet with the Garif.
They live beyond Osman Plain.
Not exactly close.
Compensation, is that what you want?
Straight to the point, aren't we? I like that. Compensation. How about the ring?
This? Isn't there something else?
No one's forcing you. I'll give it back to you as soon as I find something more valuable.
What do you mean something more valuable?
Hard to say. I'll know when I find it. What is it you want, Vaughn? What are you looking for?
Me? What am I looking for? I guess... Well, you know...
The Garif are said to dwell in Kirwan.
So they do. We'll need to head south, past the Giza Plains.
It is the rains now in Giza. The wadis will be swollen with the deluge. Passage may be difficult.
But those same waters may also lay open new routes to us.
Regardless, we must go south, yes?
First things first. You're eager to be on your way, I know. But we should see that we're prepared before setting out.
I made my resolve 2 years ago. I swore to overcome any hardship I may face.
Man cannot live by resolve alone, Princess.
Okay, and we're actually back to playing now. I know that was a lot of story all at once, and I don't even know where to begin. So Vossler has been defeated as not necessarily a traitor to Dalmasca, but because of his fight to try to restore Dalmasca, put him on the side of the Empire, which is our enemy. So we had to down him. I'm actually going to end this episode now. I know, sorry, there was very little playtime in it, but a lot of story. So we're going to go through, next episode we're going to do some hunts, we're going to collect all of the stuff, and we're going to push our levels as high as we can easily before we hit that kind of law of diminishing returns for grinding. So, thank you all very much for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying this playthrough of Final Fantasy XII as much as I'm enjoying playing it. And remember, endings, good things. And remember, through gaming, we can change the world. Kynyo out.